Good evening, race fans. We are back after last night's winter shootout 250, and we are here tonight for another fantastic night of short track racing. We are here, it's Saturday night, so that means only one thing. It's time for the Crooked Line Racing Saturday Night Super Truck Series. We're at Bristol, baby. 150 laps here tonight. Stage 1 is going to end at lap 30. Stage 2 is lap 60. And then these drivers are going to have 90 laps to duke it out till the end. As we go live right here and pull up our side ticker to see who we got sitting where in terms of qualifying right here. We got Mr. Joe the Show Burchett. He put it up at the top of the board. We got Dalton Kilroy coming back out on track now, though, to try to put a lap down. Chase Pierce is currently holding down the second place spot. Jason Day is in third. Tyler Johnson in fourth. Mr. Levi Allen is in the fifth place spot right now as it stands. Let's see what the 41 can do with his laps around this famous half-mile track. Love this track in real life. Been down here a lot for some Xfinity races, some Cup Series races. Never seen a truck race here, but we have seen other races. Let's see, Kilroy, first lap around, and is only fast enough to be 7th on the board. I have a feeling the second lap should be faster. As Dalton's second lap around is going to move him up into P2. So, going to be a good starting position for Dalton right there, folks. Sorry for the delay on the broadcast tonight. Session was having some issues. iRacing was then glitching out, so we had to make a brand new session. So we got started a little bit later tonight. A little bit later. If you will, give me just a second. I gotta tidy up something on my end really fast. Give me 2 seconds right before we go to the race grid. I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, I apologize for that. Let's get in and get to it for tonight's starting grid for the Bristol 150. Like we mentioned earlier, we got Mr. Joe the Show Burchett, number 27. He's going to be firing off in the pole position. Starting outside, row number 1 is going to be the man, Dalton Kilroy. Chase Pierce in the number 65 Ford F-150. He's going to be rolling off in P3 with Jason Day starting to his outside, row number 2. And then Tyler Johnson. It's been a while since he's been out here. He still had the pace needed. He's starting in P5 with Levi Allen from Overtake Motorsports in the 03 starting in 6. Reed Christensen is going to be firing off in P7. Cindy Taylor's in 8th. Trey Hooler's in 9th. And Mr. Evernham, that's Willie Evernham, driver number 19. He's rounding out our top 10 here tonight with Mark Arthur in 11th. Chris Carroll's in 12th. Alex Coffey's 13th, Stoney Benfield's 14th, and John Curtis is playing shotgun to the field. We're getting ready to see these drivers start to roll off. Super excited to be here tonight. Hope you are as well. In the chat, let me know in the chat, guys. Who do we have tonight? Who are we pulling for? I'm going to lay my pick down now. I'm going to guess the number 52 of Jason Day will be tonight's race winner. Let me know in the chat who you got as we bring up our top ticker so you can see where your favorite driver is at. As we're going to wait for that beautiful Chevy Silverado to make that hard left-hand turn onto pit road. And then it'll be go time, folks. So, Joe Burchett, Dalton Kilroy is making up the first row. And we know typically Bristol, people are fighting for that high side. But I've noticed during practice, and was hearing a lot of drivers talk about it during practice, about how the setup was so tight that you had to almost run the low line just to not hit the wall coming off turn 2 and off turn 4. So that's definitely going to be something to watch here As Constance Key says, Mark, who else? Constance, I love to see you when you're out here. Oh, I forgot. We're going to call you Connie from now on. I forgot. I apologize for that, Miss Connie. All right, boys and girls, it's that time. Driver's going to pull his belts tight one more time. We're getting ready to go. Green flag racing. This is such a tough track right here. This is a driver's track. It's a very, very tough track to mitigate around. As they are off, them horses have been let loose. The 27 and the 41, they are side by side. The rest of the field are as well. You just got to be careful being 2 by 2. As Joe Burchett's going to slide up in front of the 41, they're going to make contact. 27 looks to be going around. And already early incidents for a lot of these drivers. No fast repair in the pocket. A lot of drivers' nights already hurt. As my pick, Jason Day, motor expired. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. There's no caution either. I just realized that. No caution on the speedway at all. Wow. That was a weird one. Knocked a lot of fast cars. Not out of the race, but man, oh man, they're going to have some damage to have to try to sort out. But that's a lot of Chase Pierce in the 65 to take the race lead from Dalton Kilroe and company. Reed Christensen, he is now in the 3rd place spot. Alex Coffey made it through that unscathed. He's held down P4 with Mark Arthur in the 5th place spot. They are doing battle right now side by side. The pack got kind of strung out right then due to the carnage. As I cannot believe that was not a caution. That just blows my mind. That absolutely blows my mind. But it don't matter. We're still green flag racing. You see a driver getting ready to go a lap down, or already has. That's Cindy Taylor in the 07. That truck has some pretty significant damage to it. But she's going to stick it out. She's not going to quit. We got John Curtis with the Jordan machine currently in the 12th place spot right now. Also trying to... he's already went a lap down as well. A few of these drivers went a lap down. They don't have damage, but they went a lap down just trying to check up to miss the carnage and the mayhem. So they checked up so much, and then they slowed down expecting the caution that never ever actually came. Right now, Chase Pierce all out front right now. We're going to jump on board with Mr. Dalton Kilroe here. I want to show y'all what a lap around the Last Great Coliseum exactly looks like. Going to end up getting dark here too, folks. Nighttime's going to end up falling. But look, Chase Pierce is way up ahead of Dalton right now, almost 3 seconds ahead of him. As a lot of these drivers out here, they are going to be excited for when that competition or the stage caution comes at lap 30. As Willie Evernham's bringing his machine down pit road. John Curtis is coming down pit road. I guess they're going to park and just quit. Yep. Oh, well. Oh, well. As we're going to actually pull up Willie Evernham and see if we can have a word with Mr. Willie. Willie, you got time tomorrow in the booth? You got a copy?
Yeah.
So I want to just ask a question on how in the world there was no caution from that first crash.
I don't know, man. That's just high racing for you.
I mean, I saw 15 trucks literally just parked with no caution coming out. Did you sustain a lot of damage?
I must have knocked a nose in or something. The wheel temp was flashing, so I had to come in and get it fixed. But this is what it is. This is how the week's been going, so we'll get it fixed, see what happens, and agreed, I guess.
I got you, buddy. All right, good luck to you, buddy.
Yep.
All right, a lot of hurt feelings already. It's awful early to have that many people mad, but It never fails. It's short track racing. It's like they say, it's Bristol, baby. Stuff's going to happen. I hate seeing people quit like that, but what can you do? Alex Coffey in the number 18 here. Him and Mark Arthur. They are not, I mean, they definitely know each other. That's for sure. So we're going to have to see how these 18 and 12 car races around each other. Coffey actually gets up into the wall a little bit. No harm, no foul for that bright green number 18 machine. As we had a very small field, never nothing like what you want to see on lap number 1. But now Chase Pierce has found himself in lap traffic because of that. The 99 of Chris Carroll trying to unlap himself. As, ooh, he's going to slide up in front of the 65. 65 may not have appreciated that. Gave him a little bit of a love tap right then. As we are already 8 laps remaining before stage 1 ends. It's going to be a fast one tonight, folks. This race will be really fast. They'll go by quick with no yellows. As I want to, man, oh man, Joe Burchett. His night got started out on the wrong foot entirely. We're actually going to, since the field is kind of strung out right now, we're going to bring it back up and see what happened here. This is lap number 1 right here. Dalton and Joe kind of tangle up in front of the field. Joe comes down, clips Jason Day, and then just carnage, man, just carnage. It's still all Chase Pierce out front. Still has about a 3-second lead over second place Dalton Kilroe. Reed Christian's in third. Mark Arthur's in fourth. These two right here are still doing battle. This is the battle of the race right now, folks. The 18 and the 12. 18's on the high side, going to try to perform a crossover move, perhaps. Not going to be able to get there just yet. They're racing for stage points right now. We mention it every single week. Stage points, stage points, stage points. They matter so much, as we see Chris Carroll and Trey Hoovler are also doing battle back here. So even though it's a small field, got some battles happening. And I see the race leader, Chase Pierce, right there in the mirror of that 03. Levi Allen wants to stay on the lead lap. But with these two racing right out in front of him, that's going to be hard to do because they will definitely not be as fast side by side as they now sort it out and get it all figured out. It's man, oh man. Whoop, I apologize for that. Gotta move it over to the other screen. As I'm not sure what it's doing. Alright, man, we are now on lap number 31. Competition, or stage caution. I called it competition caution again. Stage caution should be coming out fairly quick. As we are just playing the waiting game now. We are now on lap number 32, so I guess somebody's going to manually throw it. It's been a crazy night. Hey, caution, Dalton. Stage break.
Yep, I'm trying.
I got you. Alright, caution is now out. So that concludes the end of stage number 1. Mr. Chase Pierce is going to be the one to bring home stage 1's victory. A very, very fast stage break. Very fast stage break. And now the second one's going to be even faster now because they kind of cut in a little bit to the second stage. 34 laps into this event here tonight. Man, oh man, Mr. Joe Burchett will be the lucky dog here. As I'm wondering if he is in chat, we could have a word with him. Not seeing Mr. Burchett. As we're going to pull up Tyler Johnson. We're going to have a quick little word with Mr. Tyler. Haven't spoke with him in a while. Tyler, this is Tanner Marr up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
So Tyler, basically, I know your night, is your night over with already?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a, what, 24-minute require?
Man, oh man, just talk me through what you seen out your windshield on that race restart, on that race start right there.
I guess the leader got a little bit loose, kind of slid up, and then Dalton didn't have anywhere to go from, and then just kind of piled up everybody.
And then just calamity after that, right? Just nowhere to go. It's short track racing.
Pretty much. He when Jason got caught up in it, got pushed up into me, and then just kind of got caught up too. Didn't think I was gonna blow an engine because I didn't think it was that big of a hit.
Right. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Well, sorry. Tyler, I'm sorry it ended like that, brother. Hopefully you can get her fixed up and get back out there and at least turn some laps, have some fun, buddy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thanks for catching up.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, now I'm going to pull, let's find out. Let's see if lights are off on the pace truck. Lights are still on. We'll pull him up one more time. We kind of talked to him right then when stuff was going chaotic. Dalton, this is Tanner Moore. I just want to apologize for pulling you up to tell you that. I know it's crazy out here. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So, first of all, I got to ask. I just went and checked to make sure cautions were turned on, and they are turned on, in fact. So I don't know why in the world that wasn't a caution. How did it look out your windshield? What happened there at the beginning?
As far as I'm aware, what happened was Joe and I came off the corner side by side, and I think what he was doing was he was trying to get up in front of me, so that way I couldn't get the run out of 4. And I think it just got a little bit loose on him, and it kind of slid up the track. And by the time I saw him sliding, I was still like trying to cross him kind of back over, and I just got into the back of him. You know, there's nothing else to really say about it. I mean, I certainly lap 1 of a 150 lap race. I don't want to do that, especially
it's a racing deal,
front.
you know. Just a racing deal. It happens. It don't matter if the fields have 25 guys in them or 14. You know, it's just we're racing at the end of the day.
But it's still so early. That's the last thing I want to do is tear up guys' trucks for something like that. So you know, I apologize. I take blame for it because even though he got loose, I was still the guy that hit him. I could have done more to probably try to avoid him, but we'll see what happens when we go back green here.
It is what it is. Yard grid back up. Good luck to you, Dalton.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that's Dalton Kilroe. Dalton elected to not take her down pit road right then. The rest of the field did. Dalton knows they can go about 58 laps on a fuel run here. So maybe he's going to try to stretch it out to the end of the stage. We'll have to wait and see if he can make it or not. He has control of the field. Chase Pierce has led all the laps up to now, but now it's all Dalton Kilroe out front. Now the field is bunched back together after that initial cluster, we'll call it. So stuff is going to change now. The guys that got caught up in the first little incident, they actually have good track position now, so let's see if they can make it work. I'm looking at ones like Mark Arthur, Chris Carroll, Reed Christensen, all these guys. As we go a little bit further back to the pack to see how the ones with damage are holding up right now. And I want to really look at Joe Burchett, see if he is all down on power or what here. Looking to be, I think that truck is hurt a little bit. As we jump on board with him, if he can, we'll look at lap times and see if that truck is down on power or not. Last time around, he went up on the board with a 15:59. It's hard to tell if he is down on engine power or not. But the way that truck looks, it looks like it almost has to, but we have to wait and see. As Chase Pierce and Mark Arthur, they are doing battle now, side by side. The track's going to get skinny right there. Got to be careful racing side by side on exit at Bristol. See if Mark Arthur's going to be able to make the pass on the bottom or not. Right now, they are still nose to tail, folks, battling it door to door. And then behind them, got the 99 to 18 of Alex Coffey, Chris Carroll. They are also doing battle side by side. As we got some good racing going on around this little half-mile short track here. As Mark makes the pass, brings Alex Coffey with him. And that 12 went back down to the bottom. Was not expecting to see Mark dive back down to the bottom, but that's where he feels comfortable at. As the 18 of Alex Coffey is going to try to roll to the outside of the 12. And 18 is now in second place. A power move by Mr. Alex Coffey right there. And did a real good job of executing that move. As I'm trying to look and see if maybe he took tires or not. He did not. as now he is going up on the race leader. Alex Coffey is a man on the move right now. Alex Coffey to the race lead, and I do not think he took tires. I think he's just found that high side, and he's letting her eat right now as we're 48 laps into this thing, folks. Already almost at the end of stage number 2. Alex Coffey is rocking out here right now. If you could, guys, it's going to be a fast night tonight. Action is going to be fast. Tempers are going to be hot. Tempers are already hot. They're already at a fever pitch. If you could, hit that thumbs up button one time. It helps us out a ton over here on the 5 King Motorsports YouTube channel. As Alex Coffey is the main man out front. He has opened it up to almost a 1.5 lead over second place Dalton Kilroe. Now Dalton has his hands full with Mr. Arthur. That pink My Little Pony truck wants to take second place away from Mr. Kilroe. Let's see if he's going to be able to make it stick on the bottom or not. Not yet. Does not have the momentum that he needs just yet to make that pass. As he gets there, and then by the time the exit of the corner happens, just not able to execute it all the way. But he's getting closer and closer, nosing that Chevy Silverado front end closer and closer to the front of the 41. As he's really having to work him over right now. It gets really tight right then. Thought they were going to make contact. He might be able to clear the 41 now. No, 41 gets another great launch off. As I'm thinking Alex Coffey had to have taken tires. He just looks too fast right now to not have taken some type of tires. 2 tires or something. As we're gonna try to talk to him really quick, not bother him too much. But Coffey, Tanner Martin, Blues, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Did you take tires?
Yes, on accident.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was wondering how you were just suiting it and booting it out front like that, brother. You opened it up to almost a 4-second lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lap the field here now that I took tires on accident.
Well, you got a stage caution coming at lap 60, brother. So
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was.
I'll be a sitting duck on this restart, but maybe it'll pay off in the long run.
Hey, you never know. And stage points, so you're going to get some valuable stage points here.
Yeah,
All right then, buddy.
there you go.
Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to see what happened here.
Oh, good. Yeah, I tried to top off on fuel under another pace lap, and I had my tires unchecked, but it took left side, so I was like, I'll go throw some rights on it.
Oh, okay, I got you. 10-4,
Praying for
10-4.
a long green flag, but yep, that stage is gonna put an end to that. So
Right. All right then, buddy.
have a go.
Yep. Alrighty, folks. There you hear it there. It was a mistake on the tires. I knew something had to happen because although Coffey is really fast, I mean, he is just completely checked out on the field. And now, guys, that shows right there just how valuable fresh tires are. So if you have not taken a set of tires yet, you can make note of that, of just how strong those tires really are, as this should be the stage break right here as they come to lap number 61. And then there's no more caution scheduled after this. We're going to shut them down one more time. Caution should be coming at any second now, as we are just awaiting when the stage 2 caution will fly, as it is now out. Barney Fife Jr. has waved the caution, and that was a welcome sight for Levi Allen and Stony Benfield, because they were almost getting ready to go a lap down. So the Georgia man got him up here, took tires on accident, but ended up getting himself to be the stage 2 winner of tonight's Bristol 150 event. Now, if you're them drivers that just watch Coffey just blow your doors off passing you, because I mean, he passed them guys like they were sitting still. If you're one of them drivers, do you elect to take some tires now? As I see Dalton Kilroe's right side's going up, Joe Burchett, Chase Pierce. So yes, these drivers are indeed bringing it down pit road. Let's keep the camera on Mark Arthur, Levi Allen here, and see if they're going to take some tires. As there's only 2 sets in the pit, so if you take a set now, you have 1 set sitting in the pits. Mark Arthur's taking his tires. So somebody like Coffee, who accidentally took his tires, that might put him behind the 8 ball, because now he has to basically take that set of tires he took and stretch them out until, I mean, at least lap 100, right? To mathematically just have a chance for fresh rubber there towards the end. But Coffee's going to come out P2. Chase Pierce is going to be in P1. Chase Pierce has been strong all night. As the field is getting ready to be bunched back up, let's bring up Mr. Mark Arthur. He's never short of words. Mark, Tanner Martin Booth, you got a copy?
I got you, Tanner.
So, Mark, I did not think fresh tires would play as big of a dividends as what they did. Coffee said he accidentally took them, right? So, got him up there and got a stage win. How's the truck feeling to you, especially over a long run with it feeling tight like that?
I mean, seemed to be fast, but I mean, we wrecked out half the fast guys there on that first lap. So, I mean, it's hard for me to tell whether I'm just catching guys I would have caught normally, or, you know, if I'm fast long run. But I seem to be one of the fastest right there at the end of that first stage.
Absolutely.
I think he only took right sides if I'm.
No, he took left side, or he took right sides on accident the first time, right? And he went back in and just took his left. And Mark, I know you are getting ready to go back green flag, but after that first initial wreck, I had to go check the session, because we had trouble with the session going up, and cautions are turned on. So I don't know why there wasn't a caution in that one.
Yeah, we were wondering that. So
right. I went and looked.
Racing.
Right, it's weird, huh? All right, buddy. Good luck to you, buddy.
Thanks, Tanner.
All right, that's Mr. Mark Arthur right there in the number 12, My Little Pony machine. As we're getting ready to go back green flag racing, there is no more scheduled cautions. If they get another caution, it's on the drivers now, as Chase Pierce gets a great launch off. Dalton Kilrow is the biggest benefactor of that, though, with that race leader firing off right there in front of him. And look at Chris Carroll coming, too. I can't tell if that was just a bad restart by the number 18 machine, or if that's the fresh tires paying dividends already. As you look at the 41 is jumping to the inside of Chase Pierce, as we got a battle for the race lead happening here. Chris Carroll slides up in front of Alex Coffey, but look at the run that 65 of Chase Pierce got on the outside, as Chase looks like a man that cannot be denied here tonight, looking like he has some great speed. But then Dalton gets a great run off the corner exit. We'll just have to see how the laps unfold here, as Dalton Kilrow is all over the 65 right now, giving the 65 a run for his money, making him really have to watch that mirror, try to force a mistake out of Mr. Chase Pierce here. As we're going to jump on the nose or the gearbox cam of Chase Pierce, you can look right back at that 41. It's a great shot of these trucks right now. And I want you to look how bumpy this track is. It's a concrete surface, so it's a little different than the typical asphalt we normally race on. With it being concrete, it treats the tires a little bit different. And also, like we mentioned, the bumps on this track. This track is it's fairly smooth, right? But there is some bumps that do try to upset the car a little bit, or the truck in this case tonight. As we're going to get a speed shot of these drivers, they're still battling it out side by side. Chris Carroll is holding down the third place spot, just waiting to see something shake out between our top two right now. Top three have just kind of broken away from the field. Fourth place, Reed Christensen is back here. Got Mark Arthur in fifth. Alex Coffey's in sixth. Joe Burchett, he put it on the pole earlier. And then we talked with Dalton Kilrow just a while ago. Incidents and whatnot has damaged Joe Burchett's truck, but he's trying to stick it out, get as much points as he possibly can. Right now, holding down the 7th place spot. As Joe Burchett is looking to the inside of Alex Coffey. So Coffey, that mistake on accidentally taking tires, I think it's really starting to show its ill effects right now. As you see Joe Burchett in a mangled up truck. trying to put the power down he needs to get underneath Coffee and get clear of him as he does this time, but Coffee's going to get the run. Crossover move. This is a good battle right here, folks, for the 6th place spot. And then you got Mr. Arthur right here in front of him trying to chase down Reed Christensen in the number 30 machine. They have about a second gap in between them. So Mark felt like he was going to be fast enough to be up in the top 3 right now, but it's looking as if maybe he does not have the short run speed, but instead has the long run speed, which honestly plays right into the 12's wheelhouse. He's very, very smart at saving his tires and trying to be there at the end when it matters most. So the 12 truck right now, Mark Arthur, may be playing chess when everybody else is playing checkers. Because he was looking really dominant at the end of stage number 2 and even at the end of stage number 1. So I think that 12, that pink My Little Pony, I think it discovers its horses as those tires start to fade. But the top 3 right now, you can throw a blanket over them, folks. They have completely broke away from the pack with about a 2.5-second lead over 4th place. So right now, it looks like a 3-headed monster for who can win tonight's event. Got lap traffic of Willie Everingham. Got Willie heavily damaged in that earlier incident. Let's see if the 41 can use that as a pick, as they're going to be almost 3 wide. Dalton Kilroy's going to get him another one. Spin and chase Pierce out now, as Dalton may be being a little too aggressive right now. As lap traffic Willie Everingham, he was up high. Willie was doing everything he could to let the leaders duke it out, let them race it out. But, man, oh man. As Miss Connie says 2 is good, but 1 is better. And Trey Hoover says, watching from here now. Trey, I know you've been having internet issues all night, buddy. I'm hoping it gets sorted out for you, and yeah, I just hope it gets sorted out for you pretty quick. Now we have 2 people up front. It went from a 3-headed monster to a 2-headed monster. Dalton Kilroy has had a kind of a rough night in the short confined spaces of Bristol Motor Speedway. Got the 99 of Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll is fast on any track, but you put him on a short track and he is that much faster, as he's looking now to the inside of the number 41, Dalton Kilroy. Chris had to start in the back because he won last week. Let's see if the 41 is able to fight him off or not. 99's to the inside. Carroll was trying, but Kilroy's going to get that run off on exit. So it's just going to be a matter of time, though, I do believe, for the 99. 99 looks to have just a little bit more pace than what the 41 has. As they are still duking it out door to door, side by side, folks. This is what we want the most, right? As long as it's side by side, cleanly done. And right now it looks really, really clean. There's a lot of daylight in between them drivers. As we go with a little bit wider shot, I see Mr. Mark Arthur trying to work over Reed Christensen back here. They are also going to be side by side. So not only do we have a battle for the race lead that has now surrendered to the 99 of Chris Carroll, but we also have a battle ensuing for the 3rd place spot. Which driver will be able to prevail here? As Mark loses a little bit on entry right then. And that really hurt him because Reed's able to get the exit run off that he needs. And now they're catching Dalton Kilroy. So Dalton Kilroy may have done something here that we missed, or just used up his equipment too much. As I'm actually seeing a little bit of right rear damage on Dalton Kilroy. So something has happened with that 41 machine. Either that or he pushed a little too hard. And now Mark's going to try to use the 41 as a pick. Going to try to go underneath the 41. That's going to leave the 30 with no place to go. But right there behind the 41 30's going to try to follow Mark through here, as this is what I love about Bristol, right? It starts to get really tight, and these drivers, they don't have a whole lot of room to maneuver with, as now we see the 30 looking underneath the 41. So something has definitely happened with the 41. I see he has damage. He must have hit the wall and hit the wall a ton. But the right front and right rear are not matching. The right rear has pretty heavy damage. Let's go rear chase and see if maybe the right front has more damage than what I'm seeing initially from the far shot. Oh yeah, Dalton Gilroy has some pretty big problems going on. He may have some toe damage or something, because he is going backwards and going backwards fast. We're going to have to keep an eye on that and see if Chase Pierce is able to catch up with Dalton Gilroy, because I know Chase probably feels as if he got wrecked by Dalton. Now, I'm not calling it that, but I'm just saying out of the driver's point of view, he probably feels like he was wrong there. So we shall see how this commences whenever, if ever, Chase Pierce is able to get up there to him. As Connie in the chat says, you can do it, Mark. She's the only one talking to me. I need my peeps to show up in the chat. We have 10 people watching. Let me know at home, folks. How's your night going? How's your weekend going? As we see Chase Pierce right there, his truck is has quite a bit of damage from when he tangled with the 41. So the two trucks that have tangled thus far with the 41 both have some pretty crazy damage. Some pretty big damage for a lot of trucks out here, really. As we are now on lap number 105 of 150. We've only been here for 30 minutes and the race is literally almost done. That's crazy. Now we're watching Mark Arthur here. We're going to try to chase down Chris Carroll. These are two of the longest tenured veterans in this series. So it's only fitting they do battle at the last great Coliseum, better known as Bristol Motor Speedway, right? It's Bristol, baby. Tempers have already flared. I wish y'all could hear what I heard earlier. Now, we're going to see if that 12 has the horsepower needed in that Chevy Silverado to get there to the black. USAFirearms.com, number 99. As he has closed in on him. He has definitely closed in on him. That real estate is virtually non-existent now. We are really close to having a two truck battle as Mark's going to the inside of the 99 now. 99 slows up, lets him have it. Chris Carroll is going down pit lane. I think Chris was playing a strategy call right then. He thought as soon as he lost the lead, he was going to go down pit road. So now, when will other drivers start to pit? Joe Burchett's taking his machine down pit road. Will it be monkey see, monkey do? When will the remaining drivers pit? As Levi Allen also brings the 03 down pit road. Now's when it's going to get interesting. This is when pit strategy and all that can really affect the outcome of a race. As we're seeing Alex Coffey right now, he is the last truck on the lead lap. He wants a caution to come out really fast so he does not go a lap down. Looks like he's probably going to go a lap down just due to the fact he took tires earlier on accident. Now Stoney Benfield and Reed Christian have pit. So Mark Arthur, Dalton Kilroy are the last two trucks to not hit pit road just yet. When will they elect to pit? As Chase Pierce in the fresh tires right there behind him. Look at the big run he got right then. Just look at the difference between fresh tires and half a corner right there. Chase Pierce is already blown by the number 12. As now the 41 is down pit road as well. Is it going to? It is a tire call. So they're not only taking Sunoco racing fuel, they're taking tires as well. This should be the last stop of the race. They have plenty of fuel to make it from here. Nothing that left to worry about except just turning laps now. As Connie said, yeah, yeah, I did a little bit. We were talking in chat right as we were racing, and Mark said, "Come on, Tanner, push me. Let's go to the front." As we see Mark now going down pit road, so let's see how it cycles. Right now, Chase Pierce looks like he will come out up front. Maybe, yes, he will. And Dalton Kilroy might be P2. It's just going to be how Mark pulls off pit road. Dalton Kilroy will be P2 just because Mark could not get up to speed yet. So yeah, Connie, we were talking in chat, right? And Mark was like, "Come on, don't you want to go to the, or come on, Tanner, push." And I was like, "Do you want to go to the front?" He said, "Yeah." And so we started really pushing hard, right? And then when you start pushing and shoving at 200 miles per hour, who would have thunk it that something bad could happen, right? It was funny though. I mean, we said that we just both started cracking up laughing. As Chase Pierce, a very familiar face out front, has that race lead back. Dalton Kilroy is going to try to track him down. Both these trucks have tangled with each other already once tonight. Chase Pierce kind of got spun off the nose of Dalton Kilroy. Let's see if Chase Pierce can remember that. As the lead is now under 2 seconds. So Dalton Kilroy is definitely catching our race leader right now. He was almost 2 seconds or 2/10 faster than our race leader that time around. Mark Arthur, though, fastest car on the track. So Mark Arthur is definitely coming. As now it is under 1.5 seconds. So it's almost like Dalton and Mark are trying to cue the Jaws music right now. But only 23 laps remain around this only 15-second a lap track. Will they have enough time to get to Chase Pierce? I don't know if they will. I think Chase Pierce, if he just hits his marks, as now these second and third place are going to battle, that's a welcoming sight for Chase Pierce now. Because every lap they battle, as Dalton just backs out of it, we're going to jump on board with Mark Arthur and see just exactly how he is attacking this track. Mark Arthur going for race win number 2 of the season. He won at New Hampshire earlier in the season. Chase Pierce wants that first race win. Once you get that first one, the second one's always easier to come by, they say. As throw everything out the window I just said. I wasn't sure if that 12 truck had the time to get to the 65, but my oh my did he ever, as he is just hauling the mail right now. As something has happened to Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll's off the track, I see. So Chris Carroll put it in the hauler early tonight as well. Got a bunch of people quitting out here tonight. As I think I heard somebody wrecking. Alex Coffey looks like he spun it. Go back and see. Oh, was it him and Stony Benfield kind of maybe got together? No caution though. No caution. And now Alex Coffey has the race leaders right there behind him. Or not the race leader, but third place behind him. As I am all kinds of flustered. Got people blowing me up. They're not very happy right now, and I understand it. As Mark Arthur setting sail out front, trying to get him another race win on the season. Mr. Connie, I know you're loving seeing that. I know you love seeing that. Opening it up to almost a 3-second lead over second place Chase Pierce. As Dalton Kilroy is going backwards again. So I don't know if Dalton likes the way the truck's handling over the long run once the tires start to wear. But it don't matter this next time around. As Mark Arthur comes out of turn number 4, we are now under 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go on the speedway. As a caution actually is out. Joe Burchett, Alex Coffey has went around. Oh no. As caution is out on the speedway, that really shakes up everything. But now nobody else has tires in the pits. As Dalton Kilroy's going down pit road, but he don't have tires. He's just trying to get some damage fixed. All right. Now this is when it gets interesting here. Chase Pierce is going to try everything he can to knock that number 12 off the top perch. As we have 7 laps to go. Let's see when we will be taking the green flag. Looking like we'll have maybe like a 5-lap shootout to the end. As we'll see if the lights go off on the pace truck or not this time around. If they don't, we're going to pull up Mark one more time. They stuck on, so let's talk to him one more time. Mark Arthur, you're out front. What's it going to take right here? Going to be like a 5-lap shootout.
Well, it took not having that caution. I
Well,
hate to see that, because I was cruising out there. But
you only had like a 27-second lead or something like that. No big deal.
Yeah, I attribute that to everybody wrecking out though. But I don't know. Dalton had left side tires. I think he's the only one that took tires. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna start on the outside here and try to get a good run down into the corner and see what happens. Luckily, those guys behind me have a lot older tires than I do.
So let's get one thing completely clear between us. All right, don't let Dalton win.
Well, he only had left side tires. I don't think it's gonna help him too much.
Right, and his truck is destroyed. So I was wondering why he was falling back so hard. So
What caused that last caution? I saw Coffee was wrecked, but I don't know what.
it looked like Coffee and Burchett just it didn't, like, I don't think it's anybody's fault. Coffee hit the wall coming out of turn 4 because the truck's so tight, right? And then just kind of barely even hit Burchett and Calamity. From what I saw now, it could be different, but we'll see. Good luck to you, buddy.
All right, thanks, Tanner.
Alrighty, it's getting ready to just come down to it. Here we go. Green flag is out. That 12 truck gets a great launch. Now I heard right then from Mark that Dalton Kilroy did have left sides in the pit, so let's see if he can make the left tires work on the 41. I just don't know if it's gonna be time. It's Burchett and Coffee tangle again. As my goodness. What is going on? Let's go back and watch it on the replay. Goodness gracious, boys. What are they doing? As Burchett just came down and I think intentionally wrecked him. As now they're playing bumper tag. My oh my. Tempers are flaring at Bristol Motor Speedway. Man. Oh man. I just want this thing to be over with now, folks, after seeing all that. Yes. They went out there and they just played bumper cars with each other. Alright, gonna be an overtime finish here. Me oh my. Folks in the chat, that had to be interesting though, and a good for y'all to watch. As Chris Carroll said, my car just quit in the pits, fuel in it didn't blow up, motor just stopped and wouldn't start. What in the world? That's really weird. Frank B, you can be out here on chat, but you can't be racing. I'm getting ready to quit putting these whole races on because people don't want to show up or people want to quit early all the time. Like, I'm getting ready to throw my hands up in the air and say I'm done. Alright, it's only single file though because they did not complete a lap, so that plays really into the hand of Mark Arthur in the number 12 out front, and he gets a great launch. Now the 30 and the 65 are doing battle. Will Dalton Kilroy be able to make those left side tires pay off? He's going to have to really be aggressive, but I don't think it's going to matter as the white flag is now out. It don't matter what they do. It's all Mark Arthur out front. Reed is in second. Chase Pierce is in third. as Dalton is not going to be able to make it back up to Mark, as the checker flag is going to wave this time out of turn number 4. The My Little Pony truck just trampled all over these guys tonight. Mr. Mark Arthur got him his second race win of the season in the Crooked Line Racing Saturday Night Super Truck Series, and now he's going to drift it a little bit. Truck don't have a scratch on it, but it does now, and then it popped out of place again as the 12 truck's going to burn it down. So congratulations goes to Mr. Mark Arthur. Connie, I know you're happy in the chat. Baby boy just pulled through and got him one. Congratulations, Mr. Mark Arthur, on tonight's race win. Connie, I would miss you, girlie. But we put so much time and effort into this stuff, and when people just quit and don't show up, it just makes me so mad. So mad. Alrighty, it's time. Let's get these driver interviews on the way so I can go play referee. We got Mr. Chase Pierce going to be coming up into the broadcast booth just right now. Chase, Tanner Martin booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, buddy.
So Chase, I think you had a race-winning truck, if we're just being honest here. I think that 65 was easily, I was going to say top 3 truck, but you finished in 3rd. But I think it was easily a top 2 truck tonight. Tangled up with Dalton a little bit. Talk me through what happened from your point of view.
Well, I mean, we were coming up on wheelies, so, I mean, Dalton was on the inside of me, and I knew Willie probably wasn't going to move out the way, so I had to go for the middle there, and I don't know if I came down just a little, or what happened.
You know, who would have thunk it, right? 3 wide at Bristol don't work very well, right?
Yeah, who would have thunk it?
But still, Chase, still very, very impressive to battle back. And your truck was mangled, dude. I don't know if you looked at it yet or not, but your truck was destroyed, but still able to have enough power there towards the end. I was glad to see you wasn't down on power, because I knew how these trucks and the damage was on them. They could be weird at times. So, Chase, who you got to thank for bringing us home on the podium here tonight?
My parents, Thrustmaster, Fanatec, Top Hat Comics, Stitch Shifter, Sim Racing, iRacing, Tanner, you for the broadcast, and Mining Store.
Right on, brother. That's Chase Pierce in the number 65, representing Lexington, North Carolina, or North Carolina. Congratulations, Chase.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, folks. Let's get our second place man up in the booth, if we could. Mr. Reed Christensen. He is coming up here now. Reed, Tanner Marr in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
So, Reed, very, very strong performance out of you tonight. You qualified in 7th, so a little bit slower on the qualifying end. But I noticed as the race went on, these runs went on, that you had a really fast car on the long run. Is that kind of more in your wheelhouse, the long run type of races, or was just Bristol kind of weird for you on the short run speed tonight?
Yeah, I've always been kind of bad at qualifying here, so I mean, I was trying to do my best to get a good run, but yeah, I really do like the long runs. It seemed to be pretty good at saving tires, and then it really comes in about 30 laps into the run.
Right on. And now I've always wanted to ask you, I noticed on your SDK it says you're the outlaw. But now I look at your picture and you look like the thing furthest from an outlaw. You look like just a good old boy, you know? So where'd the outlaw come from?
Yeah, it was just kind of the name of that, like, me and my buddies went by, like, racing real cars and whatnot. So kind of a nickname I got stuck with, and kind of took it from there. So
you're not like Robin Banks or anything, right?
No Robin Banks or like the Crooked Line logo.
Right.
Yeah, just having some fun racing and putting on a good show, hopefully.
Absolutely. Another small field. Seems like nobody wants to come out and run these trucks, but we'll be back next week. We're taking a break next week, but we'll be back on track in a few weeks. And Reed, congratulations, buddy, on your second place finish tonight. Who you got to thank for it?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Outlaw Race Performance and my wife, of course, and then all my fans that are watching at home that support me every week. I'm glad to be back. I missed the last couple weeks because I've had a lot of family and stuff in town for the holidays, but it was fun.
Right on, buddy. And it was good to have you back tonight, Reed. So go celebrate the second place, and I know without a doubt that 30 will be in victory lane pretty quick.
Yeah, we hope to get there soon.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. And then there was one. He looks like Santa Claus, the guy from Santa Claus in his Discord picture, but he looks a lot uglier in real life. Mark Arthur, Tanner Martin, Booty, got a copy?
Yeah, I resemble that remark.
Wait. You said I resemble that remark.
Yeah.
I think it's I resent that remark.
No, I said it right.
Oh, I got you. You're just being stupid, I guess. That's my bad. I'll catch up eventually. So, Mark, you always say, well, I don't know if I was fast enough if the faster guys didn't wreck out. Buddy, you put up your fastest lap there towards the end, right? Tires used up, put up the fastest lap, so obviously you had something in your pocket there. It's Bristol, right? So anything and everything, anything and everything can happen. Talk me through your night, through your point of view.
I figured out something. I don't know if you saw, I was getting some pretty massive runs off the corner on people, and I figured out something there toward the middle of the race, and I was like, well, okay, that seems to be working. And I didn't use it all the time because I didn't want it to burn my tires up, but then when I would get to where I needed to pass somebody, I'd kind of use that little same line that I was running, and I just get huge runs on them down the straightaway. And I told Dalton about it there at the end, but, I wasn't going to tell him. I wasn't going to tell him too.
Right.
I figured I could win, but yeah, I wish Chris Carroll wouldn't have had the problems he had. I mean, I don't know what he was doing. A lot of us play cat and mouse, so I don't know if I actually ran him down or if he was playing cat and mouse game. But I ran him down and passed him, and he pit, and so he went in the wrong pits, and so he had to come back around and pit in the right pit, and then he got a speeding penalty, and he said his car just shut off. He couldn't get it turned back on, so I don't know what that was all about, and that's why he left. But he seemed to be fast. I'd like to race him. I'd like to see him I had against Burchett because he was pretty fast. He's fast on short tracks, and I wish a couple of those wouldn't have got wrecked, and I could have, really seen what I have. So it's kind of encumbered in my mind, even though I won. But I wish I could have raced the faster guys and seen what I had long run against them.
Right. Looking at times, I think you would have been right there with him, or right there with them. I think it would have been a dogfight. And then, Coffee and Burchett decided to play, try to see who could murder who on the backstretch underneath caution. I'm not sure if you caught a glimpse of that or not. Something that
I heard about it, and to be honest, I don't care who hears it, but that stuff just, I don't know, man. That kind of retaliation, kind of stuff like that, should not be allowed in any league, in my opinion. Because I know there wasn't many trucks on the track tonight, but had that cost me my win or had that wrecked somebody else, because two people want to go at it and wait till after the race, wreck him after the race where it don't hurt nobody, or something, or talk to him in Discord, but don't wait till we go green and wreck the guy. So
right.
I don't know what happened before that, so I'm talking out of my tail a little bit, but I don't know. It's just no place for that. No place for that.
So I don't care who hears it either. The first incident, we're racing, right? But that second incident, and now Coffee did come back up and hit Burchett after they were under caution, right? So I have to do something about that. But that second incident is what made my eyes kind of open up, wow, no, we can't have that. So we'll have to go back and watch it, not take anything away from your win, but you're one of the guys I lean on whenever something like that happens. So we'll go back, we'll watch it and sort through it and figure out what we got to do from there, right? Like we always do. But for tonight, you won here, Bristol Motor Speedway. It's Bristol, baby. So you won at New Hampshire, you won at Bristol. Is New Hampshire concrete before I say something dumb?
I think it has concrete patches.
Right, okay, then I can say it then. So is this something about the concrete tracks or something?
I don't know.
Asphalt lines don't matter or something?
I sucked at Dover. I think I hit every damn thing on the track, including half the crowd. But
right,
I don't know.
Hey, you didn't hold your brakes, remember? You didn't hold your brakes. That's what Mark Lewis said, at least. Right. But for real though, number 12 was bad fast, and who you got to thank for the number 12?
Well, thank you for putting on this, and
you're welcome.
Josh, even though he wasn't here, for you guys putting on the CLR. of course, my mom for showing up every week, and it's like she looks forward to watching me race for some reason. I mean, I'm her son, I guess, but I don't see my sister in there, so I'm gonna slap her around when I see her again.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Where are you at, Lori? Yeah, I remember your name too. Where are you at? But in all seriousness,
Lola, yeah.
Oh yeah, Lola. That's right. I forgot that's what I was supposed to call her. And I actually called Connie Constance for about 30 minutes into the night, and then I realized it. But she did say, I said I was about fed up with this. She said she'd miss me, so I see that right there. So your mom may have the hots for me, Mark. I'm not
Who are
sure.
you fed up with?
Wait, you just wait. We're going to go back and watch it. Guys, for real, Mark, thank you. Congratulations tonight. Let me close up shop here, and then I'll be down there talking to you in just a moment.
All right, Tanner. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir, buddy. All right, folks, that is our race winner here tonight. Mr. Mark Arthur brought it home for race win number 2 of the season. As we're going to pull up our results tab really fast, we'll go through our top 15. Mark Arthur, Reed Christensen, Chase Pierce, Tony Benfield, and Dalton Kilrow round out top 5 here tonight with Levi Allen, Alex Coffey, Joe Burchett, Willie Abraham, and Chris Carroll. That's your 5th or 6th through 10th finishers. 11th, Trey Hoovler, Cindy Taylor brought it home at 12. John Curtis 13th. Tyler Johnson 14th with Jason Day rounding out the top 15 here tonight. Now, folks, I'm going to pull up the schedule really quick. And now the schedule is not correct because we had to take an off day 2 weeks back. They did a charity race for charity. So we will be back on January the 8th. And we are heading to Richmond. Going to get us some more drivers out here for sure. We're going to have 20 plus drivers that night. Mark my words. But guys, I want to thank y'all once again for tuning in. Connie, the baby boy, he brought it home. He got it done. I know he loves Richmond, so we'll see if he can go, like Drake said, back to back. But until next time, guys, I've been Tanner Marr up in the 5 Kings Network booth.